This is Supa Frost, and you're now watching The Boiler Room, a H2P media production. And you know what? These are some good people. And lucky enough, I did a song called Good People. Keep good people around you, and no evil around you. Bad mind people around you, them a try to kill your vibes. Just keep good people around you, and no evil around you. Tell them move from around you, them a try to kill your vibes. I say, yeah, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death? I and I man no fear no. I say no president, no prime minister, no Babylon boops, no fear. I say give thanks and praise unto every good friend. Boiler room, them people, them near you. Even Satan appear as an angel of light in the farmer. Some people, they near you. So keep good people around you. Boiler room, them surround you. Bad mind people way around you. They will try to kill your vibes. Supa Frost.
Bless up. Boom. Boom. So let me ask you this, as an artist now, and you see how the music going. Call me as a man go. I think a lot of artists don't take full responsibility for a lot of the lyrics that is put up here. Because when you can hear when I hear a song and a man say, yo, the youths know everything about name, brand, and everything, and them can't even read a proper book. But a lot of times when you hear them, they can sing the song word for word. You know every song, every word in this song, and they can repeat it. So that means they're learning something from the music. But that what they say, they're educating the youth through the music, because a lot of times when you hear a song, you hear it, yeah, shoot this body in the face, gun down, kill the whole family, kill the whole sport, shoot them all, like off the hand and all them kind of things. If you putting that into the youngsters' head every day, you know, there's a repetitive thing. I can remember not liking what is my name now? This big fat earthquake. But that song here now, I ain't never scared.
Right.
That was annoying to me. But constantly watching it on BET all the time, you know, you learn the words of the song. Because BET was be on in the bar shop every day, so you will hear it. So you feel there's a way where that you can get these youths to educate a lot of youngsters out there, because you see it's going to run with blood if these youths don't learn.
But the problem is that the listeners, which is or the core market for the music is the young kids, but then the young kids are making the music. So sometimes it's almost like the blind leading the blind. Right. You know, so you can only put so much on a younger
music
artist.
Is just part of
right.
Music is just part.
Yeah, music is part of it. Yeah. But I'm going to give you a perfect example. Me working with younger acts, like when they come to the studio, they wanna do a song like Cartel or Popcorn, because what they don't stop to look within themselves and find themselves and let that expression come out to the general public. Everything is it's so fast. They don't want to work towards their success. They want like just add water and then I'm successful. Right. You know. So what they're doing is say, if he sing a gun song and that gun song is popular, I'ma sing a gun song, and hopefully I'll become as popular as him. So a lot of times it's not that they want to be bad. I think they want to be famous more than they want to be bad. Right. So they sometimes
like and I love.
Right. They want likes and they want to be famous, and they don't want to take the long road. They want to take the shortcut.
So not kind of you, but I see a lot of youths say that they tend to believe that the only way you could go and get the popularity is to sound like a Jamaican. Whereas when you was overseas, they tell you, yo, you gotta switch it up. But looking back now, the guy, a little youngster about here by the name of Morley Chief, he can be in the ball room too. I can reach out to he. He's using the Bajan dialect quite alright. You know what I mean? He reminded me of younger Lil Rick. Ben Lil Rick, he reminded me of the younger Peter Ram and them. But look how far he reaching, and so much of the other ones.
Right. Well, I give you an example. It's not that you can't be successful. You know, my personal experience is I was just in a different place.
Yeah,
I was in a different place.
Different beat.
I was in Brooklyn. I was in Flatbush.
Yeah.
I was in Crown Heights.
Yard man,
You know what I'm saying?
man
I was in the 90s.
Yeah,
you know?
yard man again.
You understand what I'm saying?
for real.
So if you used to live in Brooklyn, so you know that vibe and that energy, that Flatbush vibe.
When it comes,
you got much say. You got much say. I used to be at Ruddy Studio. I used to be at Don Juan Studio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, on Bedford Avenue. It was like 20 Jamaicans. I was like the only Bayesian in there. The only thing that kept me alive because I had lyrics to back up what I was doing.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't have the Jamaican accent down pat, but if I had to go line for line, verse for verse, and song for song with any one of them, I could hold my own. That's the only thing that kept me afloat and that gave me the respect, because I had the lyrics to back it up, you know? Because even back then, it wasn't 100% Jamaican dialect I had. They could tell I wasn't from Jamaica.
Yeah.
I mean, of course they can tell. Any Jamaican could tell that I'm not from Jamaica. But lyrically, no one can tell me that, you know, I don't know how to write a song.
So in 2017, Barbados, you would advise an artist who wants to be a dancehall or reggae artist to present in a Jamaican accent? Or do you think there's more scope?
No, I would advise them to do as much as they can within the boundaries of their opportunities. Mm-hmm. Because if a Bayesian artist has an opportunity to go live in Jamaica for 3 years, I would tell them, go live in Jamaica for 3 years. Because the music industry and the music vibe in Jamaica is much stronger than it is here, as I've seen with my own eyes. I don't see none of these artists recording every day. I left from New York and I brought my studio down here because I know I couldn't live down here without a studio to my access. I couldn't live down here if I couldn't build a rhythm every day. I wouldn't even move down here if I couldn't bring my music equipment with me. You understand what I'm saying? So if a Bayesian artist have the opportunity to go to Jamaica, where the heart of reggae and dancehall is, I would suggest that they go. But if they don't have the opportunity and they can only do it here, then I suggest that you just pick up some qualities from where the music is originated from and apply it with your Bayesian accent. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying change who you are.
What kind of qualities are you talking about?
The work ethic. Mm-hmm. Work ethic. How many artists here are recording every day that you know of? How many artists are here putting out as many videos as I have?
And not just recording, but recording quality.
Recording quality songs.
All put that in there, for real.
You know, like if you like Vybz Kartel, I'm not saying go sound like him, but pick up his work ethic. You might not like Tupac, but pick up his work ethic. You know, you can't just say you want to be, I want to perform at the Hill. I want to perform at Hennessy Artistry. I want to perform at Reggae on the Beach. And you ain't got like at least 100 songs out there. Because your competition, look at what your competition is doing. I tell artists all the time, you want to be a dancehall artist or a reggae artist, look at what your competition is doing. And let your work ethic rival that or be above and beyond what they're doing in order to get any kind of recognition. So, you know, you can't just be out here saying, okay, I got a hit song and think you're the man. No. Because, like, if you had to go and clash somebody now, what was one hit song going to do? After you sing that song, then what? You know? So I think about those things. I'm not a clash artist, but I got so many bad man tunes, like as far as like sound clash songs, that like if the time comes,
you prepared.
I'm well excellent and well talented and well prepared to do so. You know, it's just that most of my songs are either love songs or conscious songs. But don't get it twisted. I had the Hill turn up when I sing Deal With Them. You know, but even in my bad songs, I'm like quoting verses from the Bible. You know, so like for example, in Deal With Them, I said, force ripe, them a look a little one hype. Vampire get clapping at the sunlight. The lion no afraid of no sandfly. Me slaughter the dragon from long time. Me slew Jezebel for second and third child. Ever since then she not fertile. You understand what I'm saying? I'm singing, it's a bad man tune, but I'm quoting stuff from the Bible. Who knew that? How many people know that Jezebel had 3 children? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm knowledge. I have knowledge.
Jezebel had 3 children?
Yes, that's what. You see, that's what I'm saying.
I never know that.
You see, these are things. Like, see, I try to drop a little jewels even in my bad songs. You know what I'm saying? I try to drop, even if it's a little one line, a little two line. I'm letting you know that I know what I'm talking about. You know, I read books. You know, I watch a lot of documentaries because I can retain knowledge visually more than audibly.
Yeah.
You understand? So some people are different. Some people can read a book and remember stuff,
Yeah.
but if I watch a documentary,
Yeah, always.
it stick in my head
Yeah,
faster
it's
than
true.
if I read it in a book. So that's why I watch a lot of documentaries, and I also read books. You know, I read my Bible. You know, I know the Bible, so I try to drop a little line or two here and there. You know. And like in my conscious song, I would say, "Oh beloved, can you hear me?" Because you know that's how in the song of Solomon, right? So you know, I try to drop a little things, let people know that I'm well educated in the music and in songwriting. So you know,
So ain't just do it for Harry. You can do it. You can do it for Frosty too. You understand? So you can put it in any which way. And that's what like about Bajan art and friend. I remember I saw you perform at here. It was in that is 23rd. No,
2011
No.
or 12 or something like that.
No, not last year. It was the year before, big man.
That's the same time you saw me in
Yeah,
Sydney
right,
Mills. Yeah,
right,
that was like
right,
2
right,
years
right.
ago. Yeah,
Right.
2 years ago.
And
yeah.
the performance, as you know, is watch a Bajan performance and gauge a Bajan performance. And like I said before the show started, and my Bajan Baggy, big up the Baggy in the candy.
Yeah.
Baggy always tell me, for right, I can never go on a show and left my Bajan people wondering where what he come up here for. So when you go on that stage, you know, like, look, these my people are going to, these my people are going to vibes with.
Right.
I got prep myself and go out here. No matter how big or how small our crowd is, we just tell yourself inwardly
Right.
that you won't really get out there and project to your people as BHM people.
Well, like I said, I'm always watching live performances, so I try to make my performance as lively as possible, as try to move around on the stage and engage the people and look out into the crowd while I'm performing and catch an eye or two to let them know, okay, I'm singing with a conviction, no matter if it's a love song or if it's a conscious song. I try to sing with a conviction. I think if you put conviction in your voice where people believe you, like if you said that, okay, you know, me and my girlfriend walked to the top of the mountain and we sat there for 3 days. It is a way you can say it to make people believe you. A lot of times these artists are singing songs and it's not even believable. They would even sing a bad man tune and, oh yeah, I will kill you. No, you ain't killing nobody. You live with both of your parents. You go to Sunday school. You know, you got a job at Jordan supermarket. You're not killing nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you get the money to invest there.
Right. So, you know, so
bad boy.
So a lot of times people are singing songs and they don't even sing it with conviction. They might know how to write rhymes and rhyme words together really well, but it lacks the melody that would inspire the conviction. So I try to, even when I'm singing my love song, I try to sing it with such passion in my voice that if women are listening to it, they believe that I was in love with the woman I'm singing about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if somebody made me upset and I have to sing a song that's more aggressive, when I record the song, I record it with a different tone of voice so you can hear the anger in my voice. You know what I mean? So
it's a different
different tone, like different personality. My conscious songs sound different than my love songs. My street songs sound different than my love songs. So it's like I channel an emotion for different songs.
Which is the real you, if there is one?
Well, they're all real me. Sometimes I feel like, you know, I just want to cuddle up with my girlfriend. Sometimes I feel angry that I feel like I would do harm to someone, and in all honesty. And sometimes I feel like I feel blessed, you know, like God has blessed me, and then I want to sing that, and I want to come over with such reverence to the Most High. So and I was singing a
thankful-
more
a
right, and I was
thankful
singing a
praise,
more
a praise
calm,
song.
and I was singing a more calm voice. Because remember, we're human beings. We go through different emotions.
Yeah, it's
Some
true.
days I feel happy. Some days I feel depressed. Some days I feel angry. Some days I feel sad. Some days I feel frustrated. So whatever I feel during that time, I put it out into my music, and I express that feeling with conviction, so that the people listening to my music can feel like, yeah, when I was depressed, I felt like that, and I did this to get out of it. When I was angry, I felt the same way. When I was in love, I felt that same way. So that's how I try to connect with the people through my music, by singing from an honest, emotional standpoint. And that's how the people who like my music, that's what they like about it. Because I'm singing with the emotion that will put you in my shoes in that moment of that 3.5 minutes or however long the song is.
So one thing to say about you is that when I hear your music, I could definitely hear somebody who's work on the craft, though.
Yeah, I study it. I feel like a student and I'm a teacher in the music, in what I'm doing, because I've learned enough along the years where I can pass on some of the things that I've learned to the younger artists, like you said.
Find a young artist willing to take up, to listen and to
The ones,
to learn.
not
sure.
all. Like Farai said, some just want a hit, you know. Some just want a song so that when they go party, like girl,
say, yeah, walk up
that's
and stand up
me.
and say,
Yeah, look, that's
stand.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some are really passionate about it, that they will really sit down and listen. And I listen to them because, you know, certain things, certain slangs that they're using, I might not use it, you know, because I'm older than they are. So I might not use it. So, you know, so I learn from them, and then they learn from me. So, I mean, there's a point, I feel like this about music or anything that you're passionate about, you can never stop learning. I'm always learning. I'm always learning how to play different chords on the keyboard. I'm always learning how to mix songs. I'm always learning how to tweak instruments. I'm learning like how to master music. I'm learning how to write songs and create different melodies that people never heard of, and use different instruments in my track that you never heard, that you may go, what's that one instrument? I'm always learning, and as I learn, I get better. I'm always learning how to perform better, because I feel like no one's perfect at performing. You can always be better. So I'm always learning how to perform better. And then, like I said, even the younger acts, I watch them too, because they have a little hype that, you know, that the people like, and I enjoy watching the younger artists do their thing.
Yeah,
and I
people.
pick up some from them too.
Yeah,
I
you
pick
know
up
young people
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But it's called up in the thing.
Yeah, up the thing.
Up the
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
up the
yeah.
thing. You know, I mean,
You know, so
I know,
you can always learn.
Yeah, you and that, you know, it's up in the thing, and this time was up the
I
thing.
learned to. I
Yeah,
learned to. I pay attention.
I learned from
Direct roughness, and then the like dark in the tune.
Yeah.
You know, it's that. So,
I've learned. I try to learn
So
from the
what?
people who come after me and the people who come before me. You know?
but the thing about it is about teaching youths out there and seeing that there's more than one way to the music business, because a lot of youths feel that, oh, well, you know why you gonna sound like this body in order to get that there.
Right.
But when it, like I always just draw back, I said that, yo, at first I was like, I remember a girl asked me who was Mole the Chief. I was like, Mole? I don't know who's that body. He's a shooter? Because you know, as the young people talk, he's a shooter, he's a killer, what he's do? Like, no, he's an artist. I'm like, oh, well, I never hear about it before, but he was real popular then, but no, he get to this point where I was like, he's even more popular now because of the songs that he's doing. Lady Essence included.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He bring along to me, he bring along Lady Essence, even though I think Lady Essence was out before him.
Yeah, I just a few months ago I produced a song for Lady Essence and
That's
Brutal.
what about the art suit.
Yeah.
Because and that's another one of them that a lot of people don't like. He's another one. Brutal Crank Star. That's another youth that I want also wearing the boiler room, because the thing about it is if you're making strides and the choice is positive enough for me to look at you and look. You ain't just in this here just for, you know what I mean? Because you want somebody to give you free weed or you about shooter or you up on the main block. And then if you want something out of it, because there's a lot to be gained. A lot of these youngsters don't understand that. There's a lot to be gained from the music business. It ain't just performing once or twice, because you just get a chance to go there. Know you're going to go there and speak to children at schools.
Right.
Whereas you having an impression on them.
Right.
So if you dealing with that, I want to hear what you necessarily got to say behind the music. Because there's a lot more to the youths out here than just music. And so much people just push them in one ball all the time. I don't really get it. It's like, oh, the youths nowadays bad. You just generalize a whole generation of people without even thinking. You know what I mean? And as a musician, you got that way as you're an experienced musician, because let me put it this way in terms of schools. You in college now. A lot of these youth still in primary. They don't know what's going on up in college. So you got that ability to show them. You got the show that you can show them. So guiding them along them ways. You feel like in terms of collaborating, you can get a lot more collaboration. Because like if you notice, a lot of Bajan artists only bust tunes by themselves. You don't really hear a collab. Like, to be honest, I want to hear a collab with Buggy and LRG. You feel like it ever happen in Barbados?
It can work. It's gonna take time because you know it's two different energies that's being projected by each artist. So and I've worked with both of them. They're both on my latest complex. I just did an album called Cold Cash Rhythm. I have Buggy.
That's the one you send the music you send to me. I think I got this.
I got Buggy, LRG, Daniel. I got all of them on it. I found a way to get different types of artists on my rhythms. That I've realized that not too many producers in Barbados have achieved that goal.
You've done a lot in a short space of time.
Yeah, I think I've got about 3 or 4 rhythms with that they're both on. You know what I mean?
It's true.
I got about 3 or 4 rhythms that they're both on. And speaking about collabs, I've done collabs with Buggy, Rebel Glam, Empress Rolly, Sadis, Altec. I've done collabs with a lot of Bajan artists, and the reason being is that sometimes people who like Supa Frost might not like, say, Altec, and then some people who might like Altec might not like Supa Frost. But when we're on a track together, then the fan base got double, exactly. The fan base doubles.
It's true.
I don't care if they're talking about, okay, Frost killed Altec on the track or Altec killed Frost on the track. I don't care. It creates dialogue. It creates dialogue within a double amount of fans. So, and that's what we're looking for. We're trying to increase our fan base with the collaborations and, you know, show a different element of the music, a camaraderie amongst the artists. So that's what I've been trying to do with those rhythms that I've been putting out, is try to create some sort of camaraderie, and because there's none here. There's none. I've been monitoring the reggae dancehall scene in Barbados. You might get a little 1 or 2 man that, you know, they hang out together. And they, you know,
that's something I noticed. I noticed that a long time ago.
But you ain't seeing no camaraderie.
You have any ideas as to why that is?
It could be regional based, like, you know, people in the north don't hang out in the south, people in the south don't hang out in the north. It could be music based, or this one is a dancehall artist, this one is a culture artist. It could be like I just don't like him. I just don't like him. I don't like nothing about him. It could be personal. It could be a situation that they both went through that none of us knows about, that those 2 artists or those 3 artists know. It could be multiple things, but that's none of my concern. My concern is bringing the artists together and working together, so we don't have to really depend on these major events like Hennessy and Reggae on the Hill. If we come together and create our own fan base by having a lot of music out in the streets, and we can put on our own events, and you know, I mean, and that's the whole idea, is to create a lane for ourselves where we're not dependent but independent.